Turn the button on, everybody will hear me, won't they? Good afternoon. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, and welcome to another afternoon of what it looks like to be a weather event of thunderstorms moving through the area. A lot of rain is coming down now, even in the counties that do not have severe thunderstorm warnings. So we'll start out this afternoon and jump on the two counties that are closest to us that do have severe thunderstorm warnings. That's going to be just to the west of Meridian as we pull this up for everyone to take a look at this afternoon. Out to our west, the National Weather Service just issued a severe thunderstorm warning. This includes western Newton County and also eastern Scott County. At 5:11 just a few moments ago, the National Weather Service picked up a thunderstorm that was located near Forest, and it was moving to the east at 25 miles an hour. This will impact Lawrence and Conahatta around 5:30. That's about 7 minutes from now. It will reach Newton and Stratton around 5:45, and then on to Decatur by 5:50 this afternoon. Again, a lot of rain coming down with the storm. Let's close this so you can take a look at what we've got here. Now, this is where the storm sits here. The worst of it is coming out of Forest right here. If you're anywhere traveling I-20 toward Forest, it's just north of there, downtown Forest up by the Wendy's, where the Walmart is. It's pouring rain right now. As we look at this, as it comes across, and this is our warned area, this is going to be east of Forest there in Scott County. Now, as we move into Newton County, let's look at our line of where this will follow. This is going to cut across just due south. Let's take a look. Here's where Newton High School sits, and it's going to be due south of there where Lucille Street is, down where South Main Street is where this is going to cut across here in Newton County, and it will run over to where Poplar Springs is and then go due north across 20. It doesn't quite make it to where Rose Mobile Homes is. It'll be just west of there by about 3 to 4 miles there if we look at this. Now, this will include the areas where Lazy Boy is, Newton County High School, all of Decatur, and this will take us right on up, right just almost to where the Dollar General is. Now, it'll go into the downtown city limits. That's, as the old saying goes, that's within spitting distance of where the Dollar General is there across there in Union there at the four-way stop as you come in, if you were coming from Highway 19 into Union there. So this will cut back across there. Missed that little bit of a corner up here where Sebastopol is. Y'all are not in the warned area, but we're looking at a pretty large area here. Again, this is until 6 o'clock tonight, a severe thunderstorm warning there that has been issued for Newton and Scott counties. Now, as we go down here, although Rose Mobile Homes, this area is not in the warned area here in Decatur, but if you look at this rain here all around Hickory, it's still a lot of rain coming down. If you're leaving Meridian now and you live west of town, anywhere in Newton, Decatur, in those areas, be careful. I-20 is slick. It'll make you lose the highway. Y'all know how it is. They hold water. They all do. Now, we're going to come back to this. Now, as you look back over here north of Morton, all of this area here in Scott County has got a bunch of rain. It has not reached Walnut Grove yet, but Lena, y'all have got a lot of rain with this. And this comes up right here to Carthage as you're coming into downtown Carthage where Walmart is. All that heavy rain is there. Now, let's move over and look at Neshoba County, and then we're going to work our way back down south of here. As we go into just north of Union and you follow Highway 15 due north of here, when you get into the city limits of Philadelphia, well, roughly about 10 to 12 miles before you get there from Williams Brothers there on Highway 15. Look at the rain that is coming down there. Actually, let's do that from Williams Brothers. Let's start here, and that's going to go down. I was a little off on that. That's about 8 miles is what we're looking at. 8 miles due south of where Williams Brothers is down Highway 15. Is what the distance is. And if you cut across here, and this is going to be roughly 12 miles out there to where the Dollar General is on Highway 16. It hadn't quite made it to there, but it will make its way there. So now we know that's about an 8 mile stretch there of highway that's got a bunch of it. And let me turn that off so we won't keep clicking on that. As we go across the county here, Arlington, y'all have got it right on your back doorstep, right there coming in where the church is. It's a lot of rain there. It's going to be at Arlington Baptist Church here in a few moments. Now, again, I stress there's not a warning, but look at this. All of this yellow is heavy. This is extreme rain right through here in these areas. And as we look at this area here, flood warning until 9:52. So we look at that in those areas there. Don't need any more rain. Philadelphia getting a lot as you cut across here at 491, and you were to go up to where this would run back into where Neshoba Central is. All of that rain, if you're going to be on 491 this afternoon, headed home, be careful. It's a lot there. Makes it very slick on those two-lane roads. As we look up here into Winston County, we got some light showers going on there on Highway 25, moving across there on Highway 14. Now, we come back into Kemper County, and we'll look at all this. Siples Mills getting a little rain. I talked to Eddie Seipel earlier this morning out here, getting a fair share of heavy rain right there. I don't believe that's going to be in the 2 inches or anything to that magnitude, but it is a lot of rain. As we come down to where Baca Valley is just due south of Scuba here, just east of there, you're coming down 45 there with the old furniture tractor. Or maybe you remember when Midland Manufacturing was there. Straight out in front of it is where you'll find Baca Valley. And this stretches all the way over from Baca Valley to Epps, Alabama, across that state line, just south there on Highway 17, of short of making it to where Kim Waste is. Now, as we move into Lauderdale County, let's pay attention to this. I know a lot of people are watching this afternoon from Lauderdale County also. The Ralph Morgan Rodeo area, all up there at Lauderdale, when you come around that last curve where those pine trees are and where you can start seeing it, it's flooding there. And it goes out to where you cross the railroad tracks across and go toward the Cuba, Alabama road there, as it's called there. Look at that rain there. This stretches back over to NAS where the runways are. As we come down, Northeast High School sits here, and this is going to be Highway 45 where the old cotton gin was, sits about right there. You go across to where Northeast is, and the rain is going to be where you can barely see all the way over to Highway 39 there to where the red light is on Broadmoor, Highway 39 there where it cuts across. Be careful there as you go up to where the country club is. As we cut on across this whole area here out by Walmart up 19 to where you turn to go to Freeman Tractor where the volunteer fire department is, sitting right there. Cicalina. All of that is just flooding, heavy rain. As we look at this a little bit closer, Bailey, we've got these areas, and we go through here and we'll look here. This is going to be State Boulevard Extension as you go up right here in these subdivisions here, Pine Springs Road, Oak Street right there. Look at all of that rain that is pouring down in these areas. Now, again, we do not have a thunderstorm warning for Lauderdale County, but nonetheless, it is flooding in those areas. Let's dip down into Clark. We're okay in Clark County right now. Maybe a few clouds, but nothing horrible there. This is our warned area that we're watching right now is over in Newton and Scott counties. Rain is going to get heavier. If you're sitting on the western side here of Newton County, about right there where Conahatta Post Office is, right next to the gas station, it's going to be, what is that, maybe 2 miles as the flow cries, the crow flies. I couldn't get it out. Could have. All the way back to Forest, extreme heavy rain. And as you'll look at this, as we've got the severe thunderstorm warning that is issued here, as you look across here to Lauderdale County, right around here at the Ralph Morgan Rodeo, the rain is as heavy, if not heavier, there in Lauderdale, Mississippi. The same thing here. Just east of Highway 19 as you cut across to Northeast High School, all through there. Highway 493, right after you get out of Broadmoor, as you get around that curve. Here's Mr. Discount Drugs sitting on top of the hill. You'll get right past where PV headquarters sits there. Go around that curve, that sharp curve right there where the bait shop is in the curve, and you're going to encounter the rain this afternoon. So if you can wait 10 or 15 minutes, if you're at work and you're sitting in your car, wait a minute before you head out that way. Let that rain pass on that 2-lane road before you get into that. Let's go up and take a look at a few of the comments. I want to make sure I hadn't missed anything. Lita Banks is watching. Thank you. Along with Charlene Gaddy. John Haney, thank you for watching. Sharon Johnson is watching. Tommy Ainsworth. Let's see. A good rain on Highway 45 North there, thundering and lightning. Sissy McKee joins us along with Shannon Hemingway Shepherd. How are you, Shannon? Hope you're doing good. It's your mama's birthday. Tell her I said happy birthday. Braxton Scarborough watching from out in Collinsville also. Miss Linda Jane joins us. Watching, thank you for the weather update for me yesterday when I was traveling in North Alabama. Brandon Gilmore. We try to stay on top of it. Sometimes I don't always get there, but I try. Ann McKee, thank you for watching. Eddie Seipel watching this morning from up at Siples Mills, along with Miss Alicia Fisher. Thank you for watching. Patricia Boswell is watching this also this afternoon. Watching the weather, Miss Sue Hemingway. And again, as I said, happy birthday to you, girl. Deanne Dively watching, along with Geraldine Bateman, watching out in the Wyandotte community. Y'all hadn't got any rain there yet. And Miss Joy Stamper's watching there in the Marion community. As the rain gets near Marion, it'll be there in a few moments there. Marion sitting here, and the rain is just due north of there as we'll watch this. Already raining heavy there at Northcrest Baptist Church here in Lauderdale County. Let's go back across here, and again, as you go down I-20 across here, you're going to encounter a lot of, and they just canceled that. Yeah. I'll double check myself there, but the box is gone. It looks like they've gone ahead and canceled this warning for Scott and Newton counties. Whether you've got a warning or not, it's still heavy rain there. Let's flip screens here real quick, and we're going to do an update on radar to make sure that there's not a glitch. I don't think I'm wrong, but I like to know exactly what's happening. And I'm right, that is gone as we go back to radar. They have canceled the severe thunderstorm warning that was issued till 6 o'clock. It made it about, 15 minutes there. A little hail, William Beckham said, in the Conehatta area there, sprinkling now. And while we're here, let's do this. I want to make sure, let's go over here and check for hail with all of this to see what we've got, if any. As we turn on our hail, we don't have any in our area. There's a little spot there north of Jackson up at Yazoo City that has some hail, but our area there, not so much. That's good news. And let's just go ahead while we're looking at this and check to see what kind of damaging wind that we've got with this storm. Now, we do have a little bit of that. Let's turn off radar, and so you can see this exactly how this is working. These dark green areas here is where the damaging wind, where it's got some pretty strong wind there. As you'll look here as we come across Scott County, all around Forest. Newton County doesn't have many cases of it, just due south there of Newton on Highway 15, just right there past the high school. Now, this is showing up as the worst that we've had here. Let me turn on this location where we can see this of the wind that came through Lauderdale County. This is going to be just due north of West Lauderdale Elementary there. As you go right through Shucktown, right past there, that's where we've had some serious wind come through. And that's going to be on Gilbert Donner Road there. Gilbert Joyner Road. I read that wrong. Baylor Road, where all that comes together. If you live in that area there, you've had some pretty rough wind there, and that's going to be just west of Prismatic as we look at these big maps. And wind that stretched all the way out here. This is in my area here at Center Hill where I'm located, and it just took a swath up through here and went about where Arkadelphia Baptist Church is down through here. We had some areas here on 19 from Nellyburg down to where Walmart is, where old Highway 80 West is, right in there where the Rustler Steakhouse is. In that area, some strong winds there. But nothing horrible there. So if you were out in that, keep that in mind. Let's turn radar back on now, make sure nothing new has happened as we look at all of this. Again, heavy rain scattered across the northern portion of Lauderdale County, if you're going to be out in that, over just due north of Livingston, Alabama. Now, Newton County, although this severe thunderstorm warning has expired, we've got a lot of rain coming down there. Back into Scott County, we go into Neshoba County, again, still heavy rain. Arlington, just due north of there, all the way to the Winston County line on Highway 25. Y'all have got heavy rain there this afternoon, so be careful. And let me say thank y'all for joining me this afternoon. Should this turn into something else, we'll come back. We'll go live to keep you up to date with the latest of what's going on this afternoon. Thanks to William Irby watching us there in the big city of Quitman, and also Charles Wiggins joining us from the Collinsville area. As always, we try to give you up to date with the very latest. And as always, if you see bad weather, you get a picture of it or video, send that to me. Inbox me that either on Facebook. You can email it at ScottyRay1969 at AOL. Several ways to get that to me so we can share those pictures with others if you encounter some severe weather where you are. Again, thank you for dropping by. A big thank you to all of our severe weather sponsors that are with us each and every day that make this happen. Couldn't do it without them and couldn't make it without you as well. As always, I'll be back should the weather turn bad once again here in a little bit. Again, thank you for dropping by and spending a few moments and getting informed to know where the weather is and what's going on with it. We'll be back should it be necessary this afternoon here at Scotty Ray's Weather. Again, thank you.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by